there. I wanted to showcase a tool that I've been looking into that's really amazing for flipped classroom or blended learning models, and it's called EdPuzzle. And what it is essentially an interface that collects videos. You can get those on YouTube, Learnzillion, Discovery Channel, Khan Academy. You can create your own videos using Screencast, Castify, or whatever other screencast tools you're using. Record yourself talking over your slideshow. And what it does is allows you to input it into this interface that this is the student view that allows the students to watch the videos, and then you can build in checkpoints and notes. So for example, this one here, there are these stopping points that offer the students multiple choice questions that give them instant feedback about how they're doing. And so they can turn in their answers, get that, yes, I'm doing a great job. You can track this progress on your end as a teacher. The other thing that you can do is if the student gets it incorrect, it gives them a red feedback, and then they can go rewatch that portion and make sure that they understand the content before they move on. One of the other things that I know that some of the teachers are struggling with is the students are not watching the content that they are pushing out. For example, they're pushing out their asynchronous teaching and they're getting 5 views on YouTube. And so this is a great way to make sure that the students are watching it. There's a toggle button behind the scenes that forces the student to watch the video in order to take the quizzes. And you can, again, track that on your end and give the students feedback while they're learning. So let me show you a couple of other features and how to use it. So what I have here, this is the EdPuzzle website, and I logged in using my Google account. And I can paste in a YouTube video that I've searched for, and I just restarted my computer, so I don't have my YouTube video pasted anymore. So give me just a second. My YouTube video. And I'm going to go up here to where it says search content, and I can just search YouTube directly through the website. And again, you can paste in your own video that you've synced to YouTube or upload it from your computer. So when it comes in, there's a couple of great features you can do. You can cut it down. Best practices do say to cut the videos down as short as possible to really just get that meaningful moment. You can do a voiceover, which is fantastic. If you're making this into a content package, you can start your voiceover right at the beginning of the video and set up a purpose for their learning. Boys and girls, we're going to watch this video. I want you to take notes on these 4 vocabulary words and answer the questions as you go. You can input the questions, multiple choice, open-ended. It's also really neat to see those notes. And I didn't show you those, but there's a couple notes in this video.
Fourth would give us 3 fourths.
As I click some of these, you can see that there are questions and also the accompanying note. If the student doesn't quite understand, you can click that note. Let me skip it, sorry.
To help that sink in, let's look at another.
I don't know why it's not working. Anyway, usually it'll give me the note that goes with that when I click that. Maybe there's just, in that case, there's 2 questions there. So how do I see this being used? Well, once I open this video, I can actually go to my homepage on EdPuzzle. And if I view that, that video that I uploaded and scroll down, I can actually see where other teachers have created EdPuzzles based on that same video tutorial. And so I can look over those and see if, kind of get a starting point, and then you can edit those. You can duplicate them for your own. You can assign them directly from what the other teachers have done. And so that's kind of neat if you don't want to create your own questions, or if you just want to start in the middle and edit, delete, add, do voiceovers for your content. Let me think if there's anything else. In your gradebook, you can review the results. You can use this as summative and formative assessments. And again, those students get those direct feedback. This would also be, I was thinking about this, kind of how this might be used in addition to just, content teaching. This would be really great to build background knowledge. Our students, maybe you can flip your classroom a little bit and giving them that background knowledge before they come. You're about to do some research on the Holocaust and you want them to just have some information, some background before they go. You can add this in here, see who's watched that content before they get to class. This can also be something that you push into a station, something that you do when you're doing your asynchronous learning. So there's a lot of really great features for that. Just looking at my notes, listening comprehension, this is fantastic for that. We're talking about how we can build those listening skills in our students to prepare them for, the world, but CASP also. And this would be really great for listening skills because it does have some of those stop and respond with those open-ended questions features. Let me see. You could do model yourself editing and revising texts so that students can, practice editing, revising their own writing, grammar. Students can use this to create quizzes for each other, so they can go find or create a video that meets the needs of your learning, and we can assign this to the other students. So there's a lot of really cool things. The other thing I wanted to show you is it does integrate with Schoology. So when you go to assign, and also integrates with Google Classroom, this right here is my Google Classroom class that's been synced. And so I could just, assign that straight to the students in my Google Classroom. In Schoology, you do have to add a little add-on, and you only have to add it once. But when you're in Schoology, there's this little apps button, and there's an EdPuzzle. If you don't see it, you can go to the App Center and add it yourself, or talk to IT if for whatever reason it doesn't integrate. But when you add that EdPuzzle app, what it does is it syncs to your EdPuzzle account and allows your materials to be imported in directly from EdPuzzle. So here is my EdPuzzle, and then I can assign the one that I've selected. And I can also do that through my courses. So it does integrate with Classroom. It does integrate with Schoology. So it's a nice, easy way to push out content. I was also thinking, I was talking to a teacher at Star Academy who the students were not watching the YouTube videos, but they were taking the quizzes at the end. And so this might be another thing that you can do, is at just some random point during your video, you can add in a keyword and that unlocks the quiz. I can show you kind of some ways to do that in Google Forms if you're interested, but just kind of thinking creatively about how we want our content to be accessed by our students, how we can integrate open-ended questions, reflection questions, things like that. EdPuzzle is a really awesome tool to do that. Some teachers are using it for virtual field trips, so uploading a video of a location and having students reflect that way. Just kind of really thinking about how we can integrate video into our classrooms. So let me know if this is something you want to explore together. I would be more than happy to do that, and I hope you have a great day.